where are companies underestimating the compliance risk? And what do you think a lot of them are not doing as well as they should be?
With the end of de minimis really shifted the landscape where you would have businesses where compliance and shipping was really just an afterthought. There were businesses in Canada that have been created around de minimis and really businesses all over the world that were focused on this. And compliance, again, was something that was like really never in their vocabulary. They knew that they can get an order, they can package it up, go onto a platform like eShipper, print off a label and ship it out. But now what we're seeing is customers are really trying to get a grasp, number one, on their commodity classification. A lot of businesses that relied on de minimis maybe had no idea even where to start. So they would probably get some paperwork from their suppliers overseas that had an HTS code on it. More often than not, those were wrong. Number one, because classifications, at least only the first 6 digits are really international, but a 10-digit classification. And you run the risk, especially with like something like consumer goods, like clothing, electronics, home goods, where a subtle difference in the classification can mean a significant change in duty rate. So number one, I would say on their classifications. Number two would be on the actual valuation of their product. So you never really had to think about this before. It was whatever you were selling your goods at, that's kind of, or what you bought it at, that's how you were kind of valuing your product. But right now, many small, medium enterprises are knowingly or unknowingly under-declaring their products. They're not considering royalties or assists that basically go into the value of their product. And there are significant penalties for under declaration. So you under declare something, or you have a classification that's incorrect, you have an exam on your shipment, all of a sudden you owe duty that you didn't think you owed before. Customs has the ability to go back and look at your previous shipments and basically bill you for back duties, liquidated damages. There's even a possibility now with the DOJ getting involved and essentially being told to put more emphasis on looking at valuation practices and import practices. So there's now the potential of even fraud allegations. And CBP has, really stepped up enforcement, and even Canada as well. So we've been talking about this for a while, that CBP has been stepping up enforcement, especially with the increased duties really starting as of April. But it's Canada as well that's really stepped up their enforcement. So kind of what we call the 3 pillars of compliance is your classification, your valuation, and your country of origin. Making sure you know and understand your product from A to Z on all 3 of those facets, as knowing your commodity codes, valuation, and country of origin.